Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam sehat, and good day. My name is Purwatiningsih Lisdiono. On behalf of the team, which consists of Purwatiningsih Lisdiono, Professor Dr. Jamalia Said, Professor Dr. Haslinda Yusuf, Dr. Ansela Hermawan, and Associate Professor Dewi Izwi binti Abdul Manan, we will present our paper titled Information Technology Capabilities and Enterprise Resilience of Indonesian State-Owned Enterprises, the Mediating Role of Leadership Capabilities. This is the outline of my presentation. In the current vulnerable, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, and dynamic business environment, organizations of all types, including state-owned enterprises, face rapid, often disruptive changes. Political uncertainties, rapid technological information, and health crises such as pandemic COVID-19 are among those disruptions. Many companies closed down due to a lack of short and long-term strategies to survive and rebound. SOEs present both in emerging countries as well as in developed countries. Global SOE assets are estimated to be valued at 45 trillion US dollar or 50% of global GDP. In Indonesia, SOE assets and revenue contributed 17.6% and 14.9% respectively of the national GDP. They contribute 26% of Indonesia capital market. Given the critical nature of their role, the resilience and the sustainability of SOE are crucial for policymakers. In dealing with uncertainties and disruption, there are enterprises that succeed and there are those that fail. Thus, both factors contribute to the success and value of enterprises in general and SOE in particular in this harsh business environment. This is the reason why the study focuses on SOE, in particular Indonesia SOE. There are still gaps in the domain of enterprise resilience from dynamic capability theory point of view and from the economic point of view. There is still limited literature on enterprise resilience on SOEs, especially in developing countries. This is the theory used as a basis for this study, which is dynamic capabilities theory. This is the research framework for the study. We use information technology capabilities and leadership capabilities as independent variable, leadership capabilities as mediating variable, enterprise resilience as dependent variable, and we use also size and age as control variable. This is the detail of research objective, research questions, and hypotheses in this study. This is the methodology that we use in this study. We use deductive, quantitative, cross-sectional and survey method. The population and the sample is Indonesia, SOEs and their subsidiaries, 114 SOE and 530 subsidiaries. The informant or the respondent is member of board of directors and senior manager. We did pre-test and pilot test. We used structured questionnaire using 7-point Likert scale. The data collection is done using online survey by Google Form. We received 388 responses with 322 valid data. We used SPSS and PLS-SEM to analyze data. This is the result of demographic profile from enterprise point of view. Consists of age of enterprises, core business, average revenue in the last 3 years, and number of employees. This is the demographic profile of informants. Consists of gender, position, age, education, and background. This is the result of assessment of measurement model with reliability, validity, convergence, and discriminant, model fit, and collinearity satisfactory. The assessment of structural model consists of R square, F square, and Q square. This is the hypothesis, the result of hypothesis testing. All of hypothesis is supported. The results show that ITCs significantly affect enterprise resilience as suggested by previous research. This finding indicated that SOEs and their subsidiaries must therefore build and strengthen ITCs in order to proactively detect, capture opportunities, and transform enterprises' resources to create more agile enterprises. LCs have a significant effect on enterprise resilience, as reported in earlier research. Enterprises must enhance their leaders' capabilities through learning, training, benchmarking, and facilitating the exchange of external expertise. ITCs has a significant effect on LCs. This result is consistent with earlier research. These findings suggest that ITCs and LCs interact to strengthen a proactive approach to achieving enterprise resilience. LCs mediate the relationship between ITCs and enterprise resilience. This result suggests that businesses can create, develop, and increase their resiliency by developing good and flexible ITCs and strong leadership capabilities. The ITCs will empower leaders to manage effectively and create or enhance enterprise resilience. In line with government goal to create world-class Indonesia SOE, dynamic capabilities are valuable tools to improve resilience. These studies provide significance and contributions from theoretical, sample and practical point of view. It extended literature on enterprise resilience through the lens of dynamic capabilities. It extended limited literature on enterprise resilience in SOE, especially in emerging markets. It shed light on the understanding that enterprise resilience could be developed and enhanced by developing the dynamic capabilities. It suggests the Ministry of SRE to do a mapping exercise and gap analysis on dynamic capabilities and enterprise resilience to improve proactively their chance of sustainability. It provides the information for regulators and policymakers to develop the roadmap, scenario, and strategies required to ensure Indonesia SOE long-term viability. It suggests the BOD and the Ministry of SOE to develop resilient assessment tools of each sectors. This studies has limitations from samples, assessments, research design, variable used, and source of limitation. We propose suggestions for future research. Thank you.